Hi friends, I hope you had a great day today. Today, if you see Nifty and Bank Nifty, there was a slight mismatch. I am saying mismatch because if you see Nifty was moving up, however, from the beginning or opening of the day, whereas Bank Nifty was slightly on the opposite side. Where did we open today? We opened somewhere at 17,842, and we were rallying right from morning until around 3 o'clock. Whereas if we see Bank Nifty, now we opened positive on Bank Nifty. We were very I can say we were very flat, though it opened somewhere around 39,300, and it was, though it moved a little, if you see, it was stuck. It moved again, there was a downtrend and then an up. It struggled a lot. Only somewhere at around 115 it moved high, or it broke the day high, went ahead, and the last 10-15 minutes there was a rally down. So if you have any queries, please shoot them now and we would be glad to answer. Now the big question we all have is Nifty going to hit the 18,000 level, which we almost missed today? Well, the answer is definitely yes. And are we going to sustain above it is a $1 million question, which I think most of us have. The high, I think the earlier was made was 18,588, which I think for the market is nothing, and it can easily take this level off. A lot of people were showing me this chart and telling, sir, Nifty is at trend line. It will be very tough for market to move above this. Even today somebody shared me this chart and said, sir, Nifty is a trend line, I think market will reverse. If you see, sometime back on 6th of July, I had mentioned FIs are playing or buying, we can see some big rally. And from that day onwards, though we saw a small maybe down move. This was 6th of June, which was somewhere at 15,870, where I mentioned FI seems to be buying. The market Dow went up, of course came near the same levels, but then from that day onwards we are seeing only a positive uptrend. So the market is basically ruled by the FIs. Even today FIs have been buying or pumping in money in the Indian market. Today there is a news about FOMC meeting. So according to this, the Dow Jones went down. I think it almost went almost about I think from 34,150, sorry, from 34 from 9 o'clock it has fallen very steeply. But what happened after that? It moved down almost 200, 300, 400 points, but then it recovered very quickly. So if the big players want to pump, they will always take the market up. But what we do is we think otherwise. Oh, market is at peak, it will fall down. This is the kind of a feeling we get because we are too reluctant. What if I get stuck at the top? What this is the high of the market? Even now, I would say by tomorrow when we see market, I'm sure this Dow Jones would have easily come to 34 200 levels. If you remember some time back, I think I had drawn this views. This was one view at some point in time. I think this has gone up and then come down. Here, if you see, I drew some kind of a wavy lines, and the market has come up to the level. I had even given these lines much before. These lines were drawn much before. I have even published this in the trading view, and market has broken this and even gone higher than what I expected. So do not assume what market can do. A lot of people ask me, sir, what is next? Tomorrow market is going down or up? Yes, we can look at option change data. We can look at other various data which we train, and we can predict the market. However, I would rather say let us restrain from doing so, because ultimately the FIs can change it. According to my view, if I look at the option chain, we are definitely overbought. Especially Bank Nifty is struggling a bit to move up. Yesterday, if you remember, I had mentioned that there is a huge call writing, but then if you see today, there is put writing at 39,000. The put, of course, the 39,000 puts have gone higher. Writing has gone higher. Now there is a bit of addition at 39,300, but then 39,500 seems to be a very strong resistance because the call writers are huge. The next 40,000 call writers are huge again. And if you look at the Nifty PCR, we are overbought. So what will happen is, yes, we will definitely hit 18,000 tomorrow. Okay, looking at the data, market will just simply open gap up. But then my view is, be cautious, because I expect a small correction tomorrow, maybe 50 points in Nifty or 30 points in Nifty, but then it may move down and then again start heading upwards. So next 1 or 2 days we may see small down move. If you see my trend line, I could be wrong, of course, but then I see market can hit up and then slowly move down. So this is the view for tomorrow. I will share the Bank Nifty view option calls as I do regularly. Yesterday I think I had shared 39,000 call above 425. My target was 550. First target was 555 and 620. So I'm not too sure if somebody looked at these two. 39. So this was 17th, and this was I think 15th, or maybe previous day. Oh, sorry, not 15th. I think this was for 16th. Sorry. So 39,000 call Definitely I think opened above 425. I'm not too sure if somebody watched it. Let me open the Zerodha charts. Meanwhile, I request our friends to uh, ask us any queries if they have, and we would definitely be happy to answer them. So okay, so here we have the chart 17th. It almost went 425, came down. Market was basically, bank nifty especially, was very flat. I think first time it probably hit our stop loss here, but the second time rally, once it moved above 425, it almost hit our first target of 555. So we did make a small loss here with about 30 points at this point in time, because the first entry was too fast, we couldn't take this. The second entry we took, we made a loss. We waited patiently. We recovered that profit loss with a solid about 40 points. So what is my view for tomorrow? I think let me give the levels for 18 August. So I'll be selecting two different strike prices. Normally, if you see, I give call and put. So tomorrow being an expiry, I would probably look at 39,100 call. I am expecting, if this moves above 445, 452, then we can expect about, I am slightly conservative, 525 first target, and then 605. SL, I think we can keep somewhere at 396, and on the put side, we will probably be looking at 38,800 puts. 39,800 puts possibly. 39,900. Yeah, 39,900. So this currently is at 4 or 39,800. We will see. I think 39,800 is currently at 386. I am not able to pull out the charts exactly, but 39,800 I am assuming we should cross for 35. Possibly, tomorrow morning I'll share these levels, because as per me tomorrow market will open above 445. After some period of time we can expect slight, I would not say bearishness, slight correction, a pullback, and then we should be able to look up. So tomorrow possibly there is a chance that we may open somewhere here. Don't think the market, there is a gap down, or opening and then go short. Wait for market to settle down, because even if it opens down, it then tend to move up. My only view here is, if market is opening below 39,300 or moves below 39,300 levels, I might think of going short, and for a target of maybe 39,200 or 39,100 levels. But then again, tomorrow is an expiry. Be very, very cautious. Market will definitely again try to trap us and make us lose our money. If no stop loss, then it may even tend to we may even tend to lose the entire money. So good luck for tomorrow. Maybe one stock pick for tomorrow. I am looking at Jubilant Food and Heritage Food. In fact, today we bought this at around in the opening itself. We bought yesterday. We had, Jubilant is my favorite stock. Not that I love Domino's. It's that I've been following this stock for some time, and it has been giving good profit to us. So, Maruti that way is also a good stock, because if it moves 200, 300 points. If you are trading in futures, you can make good money in this. If you see today, it opened somewhere close to 9,000, our target, and has been just coming down, which is not a good sign. But then definitely, this kind of a move, can you imagine 900 to 899 in futures? Even if you had shorted somewhere here, you exited here, you made almost 40 points, which is good. Not that you have to go to the low and cover your position. So good stock to trade with. If you ask my view for Maruti for tomorrow, I'm expecting this to slightly move down, but then I'm possibly expecting again to buy somewhere, or for some points up to 9,200 or 9,150 levels. We've been mentioning from some time Maruti is strong. If you see, I think we have drawn this, mentioning that market will move up, and then this is our view which we've been sharing, and in fact this has been going stronger and stronger. So thanks for your time. If you do not have any questions, I would like to close. Please do ask your queries. I had a very important question to all. Our subscribers, which is the best indicator in the market? Because I see a lot of indicators, or a lot of people selling their indicators about trading view. They say that I have made an indicator in trading view. uh, uh, I personally do, of course, I also look at indicators, but I generally look at only one, which is RSI. But I don't look at, for many of you, RSI is, you look at overbought and oversold, which I know. Uh, and if you see, RSI was, I think, overbought yesterday or overbought today also, but then it has been moving higher and higher. Yesterday somebody, I remember, RSI, I think yesterday, yes, RSI is at 80, but if you see today RSI is at 83, but market nifty went up. So what is that you need to look at RSI? Is RSI used for understanding it is overbought and it will move down, or RSI is used for something else, which is a question from my end. I'll say this is my second question. My first question is, which is the best indicator? Moving average and volume. Okay, Rajesh Kumar says moving average and volumes are the best indicators. All right, how to use it would be my question. Okay, let's see. Moving average. But can we look at moving average and buy or sell? Well, yes. I wouldn't say that I don't like indicators, or I don't say that indicators are not worthwhile whatsoever. But looking at indicators, okay, let's now assume. Let me remove all the drawings. So currently I have moving average here. So it shows 16,700 is a 20-day. Most of them look at 20-day moving average. Now daily also it is above. Now let's look at monthly. Also it is high, above the moving average. So where are we going to buy? These are some questions which I generally would ask. Of course, volume is definitely one of the indicators. It's not an indicator, it is the supply and demand, basically looking at volumes. But then in volumes, how do you analyze? How can we analyze through volumes? Because in volume there is short covering, long unending. Analyze. So these are some questions which I want you all to answer me, because these are the things I focus while I'm trading, or rather I would say we should focus when we are trading. Now let's see, we will put volume. Okay, volume, supply, demand, volume, field, volume, spread analysis. So there are so many indicators. Which of these indicators do we really choose or use? But generally we all look at volume here. If you see this, it is red, so does it indicate market will fall down? Now it has been showing green constantly for some time. So are we saying that market is bullish? By looking at volume, where to enter, where to exit is the most important question, which I will try and answer once I have people, our viewers, answering my questions. We will have some classes also on how to understand RSI, how to understand moving average, and to understand or learn which is the best indicator. So thank you all for your time. Which we shall learn which is the best indicator because we want the best, right? So we will learn this in our future YouTube sessions. And then how to use them is the trick, which and how to use the same. That's the trick. We shall learn this in our future classes. I use 20 and 50 MA, and the cross denotes buy or sell coupled with volume data. Okay, so let me put 20. Okay, it is simple moving average. Then I'll put another moving average, which is 50. No, I think I chose the wrong one, sorry. So I have 200, I'll make it 500, okay. So as per our friend, I think okay, we'll make this 20 SMA as maybe we'll make it blue or any other color you can choose. Of course, I made it blue, so that means to say this price was our entry. Okay, so on an intraday basis, how can we use these indicators? Or which time frame to use? If you see, it has been always up from couple of days, so that means there was no sell at all. We look at 30 minutes. I think on 8th of August it has crossed and it has been only moving up. So are we going to hold the longs for some time? So these are the questions we can of course discuss, but honestly speaking, I do not follow any indicators. For me, my indicators are different, which I will of course discuss in the future classes. Thank you all. Thank you all for participating. Good luck for tomorrow. I have shared the bank nifty levels. I will share probably the same on the chat. But just be cautious, because 39,800 I'm not able to get the right So thank you, Rajesh. Rajesh Kumarji. I think I'm more conversant in English, so definitely yes, you shared a good. So you're coupling it volume data. Yeah, we will also share some more views, maybe in the coming days, because it's almost 1:15 now, and I think we should get up tomorrow morning and get ready. So good luck. Thank you, and.